Welcome everyone to part 5 of today's lesson, where we're going to be talking about data packets. Now we've already covered what a GET request is. We've already covered that the server will send back a file to your computer using the fastest route on the internet. Well, what is also true is that it won't always use the same route to send the files to your computer. If you consider the fact that you have thousands and thousands of routers which connect you and everyone else in the world, the file which is sent back to you doesn't come through the same routers all the time. So let's say, for example, we send a GET request from computer B at the school and we send it to the Microsoft web server. So we're looking for the website. So this is a representation of the website file, like so. And what happens is this file will get split into smaller sections of itself. So if you have binary data which represents this file, that binary data is chopped up into sections and put into data packets, basically like an envelope. And this envelope will have some information on it. So one of the pieces of information it will have is the destination. So what happens is when the packet is given to the router here, the gateway knows where to find your school using the IP address for your network, and then will send this packet, which is just one of these pieces of the bigger file, through the routers that connect your school to Microsoft. And in the first instance, that could be through this connection right here. Now the second data packet that is sent through could go through the router connection which connects Europe Vienna, Europe Berlin, Gaia Tech, and then your school. So these little data packets don't necessarily always come through the same connection, and that could be for a number of reasons. One of those reasons is that the route which it's sending one data packet could all of a sudden become heavy with traffic, so then the routers decide to send the other data packets to you through a different route. Now the second piece of information that the envelope will have, or the data packet will have, is the sequence in which the file goes in to create the bigger file. So for example, order might be that this second file will be, for example, 2 out of, how many do we have here? We have 4 times 3, 12. So we have 12 little data packets. So this second one will be 2 out of 12. The first one would be 1 out of 12, and so on and so forth. Because not all of the data packets come to your gateway or to your computer at the same time. So when you're getting these data packets at different times, they need some sort of number which tells them how to then come back into the original file in the same order that it was in the server. So when they go through the route, through the routers, they are split into small data packets. It's basically just a smaller version or just a small part of the original file. And when they reach the destination, which is your computer, all of those small little data packets will then go back into the original order. And as your computer is receiving these data packets, it is then also sending a little bit of information to the server, telling the server, yes, I got 1 out of 12, I got 3 out of 12, and so on and so forth. If it is missing one of those parts, then the server might try to send those sections again, just so that you have a complete file in the end. So this is what data packets are. They are a small section of the original file which is being sent to you. They have some information which is attached to the packet, which is the destination and the order number. Of course, they have much more other pieces of information, but these two are very important for you to learn. And once the data packets reach your computer, they are then put together to create the original file, and your computer will constantly be sending the server confirmation that those packets have been received. And not all of the data packets will go through the same route to their destination. The routers will decide which is the best route.